The dangerous side of kata, the hidden lethal techniques. Kata often seen as an art form, a performance of precision and discipline. But what if I told you that hidden within these graceful movements are techniques designed to cripple, maim, or even kill? These techniques were never meant for sport. They were meant for survival. On the battlefield, in life or death combat. One of the most overlooked yet deadly moves in kata is the nukete, an open-hand thrust that looks harmless in a dojo. But in real combat, it's designed to collapse the trachea, cutting off airflow instantly. You'll find this move in kata like Hien Niden, Hien Sanden, and Kankudai and more. It's no coincidence that this technique is found in many katas. Yet it's not used in sparring, whereas Mawashigiri, for example, is found only once in Shotokan kata. Yet, it's one of the most used techniques. But in most dojos today, nukete is taught as a simple chest strike. The original intent is that it's aimed directly at the throat or the eye, an immediate fight ender. Funakoshi himself mentions that kata movements often mask their true intent, requiring deeper study to uncover their deadly potential. Some turning motions in kata, like those found in Basai-dai and Teki Shoden, look like defensive maneuvers. But when applied in a real fight, they function as neck cranks. A sudden rotation of the head, combined with leverage, can dislocate the cervical vertebrae, leading to paralysis, or worse. The Bubashi, an ancient martial text that influenced Okinawan karate, details similar techniques used in life or death combat situations. Found in kata like Gojushi Hodai, Unsu, and Shinte, finger thrusts are often misinterpreted as simple open hand strikes. But their real application is eye gouging. One of the most effective ways to incapacitate an opponent instantly. And no two can disagree on the effectiveness of eye gouging. That's why it's banned in MMA, for example, and whenever an accidental eye touch, the fighter immediately stops, therefore the fight stops. Basically, these techniques do not exist in sports like kickboxing or Muay Thai because they are not allowed in competitions. Damage to the optic nerve can cause temporary or permanent blindness. In ancient Okinawan combat, it was a go-to technique when facing larger or armored opponents. Kata is filled with subtle arm breaks disguised as blocks. A simple agi-yuki, rising block from Hien Niden and Jite, isn't just for deflecting strikes. It can be a hyperextension lock, capable of snapping an opponent's elbow with a sharp downward or even upward motion. And most of the time is used as strike to the neck, either to crank it or to choke the opponent, as demonstrated in this video by Machida, where he submitted his opponent with an agi-yuki to the throat. Even Funakoshi hinted that many so-called blocks are actually hidden attacks or joint manipulations. Not all kata movements are strikes. Some, like the crossing arms in Hien Yanden or the opening motion of Basai-dai, mimic the setup for a standing choke. In real application, these can cut off blood flow to the brain, causing unconsciousness in seconds. If held too long, it leads to brain damage or death. Yet, these techniques remain hidden in plain sight within kata. Nakayama's work touches on the deeper applications of kata, emphasizing that their full potential is often misunderstood. Certain low strikes in kata aren't just for show. A well-placed attack to the groin or femoral nerve in the lower part of the body can drop an opponent instantly, causing shock, unconsciousness, or even long-term nerve damage. The same thing can be said about the open hand attack to the neck delivered to the vagus nerve. These techniques are often removed from modern sport karate. Now, imagine the same technique performed on this pad is delivered to this area, where the vagus nerve is located, but their effectiveness in self-defense is undeniable. Kata often includes pulling, sweeping, or reaping motions moves designed to break balance. But when executed forcefully, they can cause an opponent's head to slam into the ground or another hard surface, leading to fatal trauma. The danger isn't the sweep itself, it's what happens when the head meets the ground. Kata is more than just movement. It's a battlefield manual, a hidden system of combat designed for survival. So next time you step into the dojo, ask yourself, are you just moving through the motions, or are you unlocking the true potential of kata?